Thousands of years of human observation, calculation, and discovery were gathered under one roof. In a single night, the majority of it burned to ash. The library held the mapped stars of early astronomers, the advanced equations of mathematicians, and the meticulous medical records of civilizations that had long since collapsed. All of this insight was recorded by hand. Hundreds of thousands of individual papyrus scrolls, tightly packed with dense script, documented the limits of human understanding at the time. By gathering every physical copy of human insight into one building, the ancient world inadvertently created its first catastrophic single point of failure. At its absolute peak, this library operated as a highly active collaborative engine. The world's top engineers, philosophers, and scientists traveled across continents specifically to work alongside each other in these halls. This diagram illustrates the mechanics of information centralization. When you pool disconnected discoveries from scattered locations into one massive, active central hub, local innovation accelerates rapidly. But watch the map as the system scales. The hub grows exponentially larger, and the connections turn red. The system becomes unstable. Every new scroll added to the collection made the network more capable, while simultaneously multiplying the risk to human history. Because the intellectual weight of the world was concentrated in a single physical space, a localized disaster guaranteed global amnesia. When the disaster finally struck, the flames spread through the city and swept into the library's halls with uncontrollable speed. The exact ignition source remains debated. Historical accounts point to the collateral damage of a brutal naval war, while competing theories suggest deliberate internal political sabotage. The physical devastation was absolute. The extreme heat cracked massive stone foundations and collapsed towering monuments, leaving a bustling architectural wonder in ruins. Yet, the cracked masonry could eventually be rebuilt. The permanent casualty was the instant, irreversible erasure of the intellectual capital housed inside those walls. Detailed maps charting the movements of constellations went up in smoke. Progressive surgical techniques and anatomical studies and advanced theorems vanished entirely. Plotting human technological progress over time, we see a steep upward trajectory that plummets to near zero at the fire, creating a centuries-long gap. Original schematics for complex engineering burned, forcing subsequent civilizations to reinvent those exact technologies hundreds of years later. The cultural cost was equally severe. Foundational histories of early civilizations were erased, leaving permanent blank spots in the human record that no amount of modern research can fill. The fire effectively severed our technological timeline, burning the knowledge that would have shaped the centuries that followed. In the immediate aftermath of the destruction, a profound intellectual silence fell over the Mediterranean, stalling global scientific advancement for generations. Today, that silence drives intense archaeological efforts. Researchers continue to dig through the dirt foundations, hoping to locate surviving fragments or hidden underground storage chambers. The hunt has expanded into the Mediterranean Sea, where divers map sunken sectors of the ancient city, swallowed by earthquakes and tidal waves. And directly above these submerged temples and buried foundations sits the bustling modern metropolis of Alexandria. The ground they walk on stands as a stark reminder. Human progress is incredibly fragile, and fragments of the timeline we almost had still lie waiting beneath the ash and the ocean.